Hi Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth, and welcome back. If this is not your first time visiting, to my Walking Through the Tarot series. If this is the first time that you've seen one of my videos, welcome. What I am doing through this series is helping myself to learn, helping myself to cement the knowledge that I have gained through reviewing different decks and different materials on, in this case in particular, the RWS system, and also the Tarot of Marseille and the ancient Italian decks. I love the ancient Italian decks. And so going through this, what I'm doing is I have the RWS card. This one here is a Radiant Wise Spirit, and I will be reading some of the meanings from different sources, such as Kitchen Table Tarot by Melissa Sanova, and some other sources, including the guidebooks that came with specific decks. And I will, as I do that, I will put up the different cards, and we'll see how things shake out. I will leave the ancient Italian and Marseille until the end, just to keep things from getting too muddied. And again, I'm just going to repeat that I don't memorize these meanings. The purpose of this is just to sort of cement the knowledge that I'm gaining in my own brain from this. Not that I'm not memorizing the meanings. I want to get a sense of what the cards are, or what the cards can mean according to the deck creators and other experts, I guess, in the field, and just keep that as a base so that my own just for my own intuition can then take off from that. All right, so let's read. We'll start off with the RWS book in the Kitchen Table Tarot in particular. So card 8 is Strength, Power, Energy, Action, Courage, Magnanimity. On the negative side, Abuse of Power, Despotism, Weakness, Discord. So this card, in the upright position, strength through gentleness. You can see this card in readings when the client needs to be brave, and you can help reassure them that they'll find the strength that they need. Resistance and composure. In readings, not resistance, persistence and composure. I can't read. In readings where the client will need to use really good manners. Square your shoulders and do your best. On the shadow side, things are conditional because 1, you're sick or not emotionally or mentally strong enough to deal with the situation, or 2, you're being a weenie. Those are Melissa Sanova's words, not mine. You're being a weenie and not even trying to deal with the situation. Or number 3, you're being too strong or bullheaded. Strength can work against you if there's no cerebral element to it. The Morgan Greer says, courage, compassion, and determination enable one to subdue and soothe the hostile forces within ourselves or others. All right, so let's just start showing some of the cards, and then I'll read some of the other meanings. That's the Mystical Manga, Shadowscapes. Let's see what that one says. Courage, calm, composure, and patience. Compassion, persuasion, and self-control. Soft control, tempered force. Managing impulses to control anger and force rather than be manipulated by them. Unshakable resolve is what will see you through to the desired end. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Crystal Visions. And the John Bauer Tarot. The Game of Thrones. If she's not an embodiment of strength, I don't know what is. Let's see what the Game of Thrones says. Patience, courage, strength, resilience, pressure, control, compassion. This is Lady Brienne. Renewal and the flow of life. What we reap, we sow. Strength invites you to get a situation under control, to connect with your inner strength, to deal with external pressures or internal conflict. This may mean taking a moral stance, holding your ground on your values, or dealing sensitively with a hurt, angry individual, or wounded past part of the self. The card also reminds you that you have the willpower to break addictions or negative thinking patterns. Physical strength, improvement in health. On the shadow side, this card reveals avoiding or denying a challenge or difficult truth. Fear of conflict and overthinking may hold you back from taking action. In other words, as Melissa Sonova says, you're being a weenie. Okay, so let's look at this card. So this is the vice versa tarot. So this is the front. Let's read what that one says, actually. Courage, balance, arrival of new energy. Effortless self-discipline, the fruit of a long period of preparation. Now let's look at the back side. Wow, okay. It's the back. Glance into the inner abyss. Reflection in one's own demons, no longer observed with fear, but as strong points. It's actually quite nice. The Everyday Witch. I love this card. I love, love, love this card. Let's see what this one says. Or never mind, because right now I can't put my fingers on it, which is totally bizarre. It's fine. Okay. This is the Santa Muerte, and actually, I'm just gonna go past it. I know that this is one card that is offensive to the Mexican people. You know, having the, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce this deity's name, but having the wrestler fight that deity is actually very, very offensive. So I'm just gonna go right along past that. Here is the Tarot de la Nuit. Let's see what this card says. Tame the beast within. Passion within. Inner strength. Patience. Compassion. Trust. Confidence. Victory in the end. She tamed the lion with patience, love, compassion, forgiveness. Do the same. Use peace to tame inner and outer beasts. You already have the strength you need, the power to overcome any obstacle. Let your confidence grow and conquer your fears. Control your impulses. Do not act irrationally. Break all negative energies. Quiet them. Find more peace and fight doubt. Here is the artistry for past lives. Housewives. The Revelations, upright and reversed. Love this card. The Mermaid Tarot. Team Darcy. Aquarian. The Muse Tarot. Love this. The Emerging Toronto Artists. Also love that. Hidden Realms. I love wolves. Teramuha. Joie de vivre. Let's see what Joie de vivre says. Okay, with patience, you'll triumph over challenges that lie ahead while maintaining calmness. Ride out the storm and face your fears. Do not give up when you're so close to getting through a trying situation. Have faith in your ability to endure, and you'll come out stronger for the experience. Through it all, you will be where you're supposed to be, and it'll be for the best. On the shadow side, despondency, mistrust, fear of facing a situation. In other words, being a weenie. Mystic Mondays, love that. Dark Mansion Tarot. Pagan Otherworlds. Take those away now. Spiral Tarot. This one says, strength to overcome those parts of the self which are no longer needed. Able to overcome difficult situations with gentleness and love, not force. Which is interesting. So most of them are about, and same here, taming with gentleness. And then you have the Mythic Tarot, which shows them actually wrestling. Maybe they're play fighting, I don't know. I mean, his sword is broken at the bottom there. The Crow Tarot. Just for fun, the Spirit of Halloween Tarot, which is the Manticore. Nicoletta Ciccoli. Let's see what that one says. Good will always triumph over evil in the long run. You are fighting the good fight. Trust your instincts, inner goodness, love, vanquishing hate. Oh, the other thing actually, which is very interesting, is that in RWS is the strength card. The strength card is number 8. And I didn't realize how many decks I had where these are actually different. So those are all number 8. Just give me one sec here. 888. I hadn't realized just how many decks I had where the numbers were reversed. With Justice, which is number 11. Okay, so far we just have the Ciccoli and the Spirit of Halloween is number 11. But there are definitely more, including this one, which is the Wild Unknown, and this one, which is the Fountain Tarot, and this one, the Deviant Moon, and then my last, this one is a number 8, but it's my last RWS based one to show you, which is the Next World Tarot. Sorry, it's hard to get on screen there. Love that. Again, very different, right? Okay. Oh, actually, sorry, I do have a few more RWS based ones. This one also is number 11. It's the Zombie Tarot. I don't know what that's about. Maybe the courage to shoot yourself. That's it. Okay. So that's it for the RWS. And let's go to the Tattoo Tarot. So the Marseille style. What do these look like? Very similar. This guy's actually putting his hand in the mouth of the lion. Tattoo Tarot says, fortitude, resilience, strength of mind, courage, resolve, confidence, integrity, moral victory, spiritual rectitude, endurance, energy, action, vitality, power, force, violence, abuse of power, disgrace, impotence. Very similar, actually. And let's go to this one is the Tarot Classic. Let's see what the Tarot Classic book says about this card. It is also number 11. So this card symbolizes strength, courage, fortitude, conviction, energy, determination, resolution, defiance, action, awareness of temptation, and the mental and physical abilities to overcome them, confidence, innate ability, zeal, fervor, physical strength, matter over mind, and alternatively, mind over matter, depending upon the circumstances, accomplishment, attainment at considerable peril, conquest, hidden forces at work which are challenged, heroism, virility, strength to endure in spite of all obstacles, tireless efforts, triumph of love over hate, liberation. On the flip side, the reverse is weakness, pettiness, impotency, sickness, tyranny, lack of faith, abuse of power, succumbing to temptation, indifference. So there's the Marseilles meanings, which I pretty much put to the ancient Italian ones as well. There's the Marshmallow Marseille. These are all number 11, by the way. And the 1JJ Swiss, again, it looks like he's, they're maybe fighting. I don't know if they're fighting together or they're just fighting. And we have the Tarot of the Master. And last but not least, the Sopraffino deck, where she's, again, just gently holding the lion's mouth open. It's very, very similar to what you see there. Anyway, and with that, that comes to the end of the Strength card. I would love to hear from you whether you have encountered any other meanings or specific situations. I'd love to hear any interesting situations that have come up for you in different readings where this card has come up. And you know, especially anything that's quite different than one of the meanings that I've read. I would love to hear that, because I love to hear other people's experiences about these. Anyway, I will see you again with card number 9, which is the Hermit. Bye for now.